free agency and won in the Jordan era. In the Kobe era, we drafted Braun. We won the championship with Braun. Braun era, I don't remember who I drafted, but I know we won. Steph era, I think I eventually got Giannis. I think I eventually drafted him. I think so. Yeah. Steph era, we had Giannis, we kept Giannis, we won with Giannis, and then we got Halliburton in the draft and did some other cool stuff. And then in the modern NBA, we won without Giannis, quite clearly. Um, anyway, let me just set up the off seasons for all these franchises. So they're in order. So that was the most recent one. I had a Kings franchise recently. When was this? February 14th on Valentine's Day. I just want to look at this real quick. I'm curious. I'm gonna get rid of it in a second. Oh, we lost in the finals anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know who that is. Cam Boozer, Jalen Williams. Oh, hey, Jalen Williams. The Jalen Williams experiment again. Cam Boozer, yeah. Maxi, Adam Davis, Jerry Jackson. Alright, well, didn't have to dodge. Unfortunately, you lost to the 76ers, even though you had Tyrese Maxey. You lost to. Oh, this is the one where we lost to Paolo. Paolo, Brandon Miller, and Jay. That is a team of hoopers, man. That's a team of a lot of guys who like to score predominantly. Anywho, I'm not. I'm not really thinking about that. Back, just gonna go. So hold on. 5 eras. 1, 2, 3. Where's the other ones? 4, 5. Oh no, this was the earliest one. Okay. Michael Jordan, Sidney Moncrief, Ralph Sampson. I remember I traded for Ralph Sampson. I was like, I want Ralph Sampson. That was like my big move, I guess you could call it. All right. I don't know how far back I can go, but I'm gonna look from this as far as it goes back. I traded this guy for a second. I traded this guy for a second. I traded for Patrick Robertson to play center. I traded for shooting guard Joe May. I traded for Cliff Robinson, and then I traded for Cole. Just lottery. I do not have a pick in the draft lottery. Okay. Don't matter. 1 second. Is this a real draft? Yeah, Brad Daugherty. Okay. Brad Daugherty. Chuck Person. I mean, Alright, who my coach? Who coach? Don Nelson. Al Davis said it best. Just win, baby, win. Did I say Dwayne Wade? Am I going crazy? Okay, Dwayne Ryder, never mind. I just saw Dwayne Wade. I was like, ain't no way I just see Dwayne Wade. I presume we don't have money. Well, not a lot of it at the very least. Moncrief we have under contract. Yeah, Moncrief we have under contract. Jordan we have under contract on a team option. We have Paul Pressey playing the backup 2. Junior Bridgman playing the 3. Phil Hubbard, who's willing to resign. We got him to play some backup 3. We grabbed Cliff Robinson. He would still technically be the 4. Ralph Sampson would be the 5. Manu Bull would be the backup 5. Okay. Do I have any pieces? I have a 17th pick of the draft. Well, this is gonna be my last season. I think I wanna trade up a little bit. Can we acquire a second pick? Is it possible? Find out next time on Disney Channel. I'm not trading Bull. No, I'm not trading Manu Bull. I need him. Phil Hubbard. Phil Hubbard. Sub 50% from the field. Doesn't shoot free throws very well. I mean, I'm willing to move Phil Hubbard. Oh, I have a next year Nets pick that has some value. And considering the fact that I don't feel like going another season, let's just throw that pick in there. Yeah. I got nothing to lose. Hey, look, it's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. thanks a million names actually Jeffrey. I just heard someone call him Jeffrey one time. I thought it was funny. Do I have a Bucks pick? I think I do. I do. I'm trying to go get that second pick of the draft real quick. Oh, I can't trade it. What's that Supersonics first round pick? Oh, that's also worth 3 stars? Well, then I definitely don't want to trade it. I want some draft assets, man. Well, these second round picks are each worth 1 star. So I'm going to trade them. Boom. Land the second pick of the draft. Awesome. Chuck Person goes first. Actually, I feel like I needed Chuck Person more than I need Brad Daugherty. Tough. Like, Brad Daugherty's a good center. I mean, Ron Harper could be cool. Ron Harper could be interesting. I think, did Phoenix take Chuck Person? I think it was Phoenix. Yeah, 79 overall power forward. D plus inside power forward. In this time period, that is a tough pill to swallow. That is a tough pill to swallow. Larry Nance though. I mean, I would take a Larry Nance. Larry Nance do be you don't be under contract. Walter Davis. What can we move the second pick for, hypothetically speaking? Let's just pretend that it's available, you know? Jeff Malone, a 25-year-old shooting guard who scores 18 points per game, and Rick Mahorn, because it's some depth at the power forward. 25-year-old backup shooting guard, because he'd be a 6-man. Reggie Theis, he's also a good scorer. He'd be a good shooter, he'd be a good player off the bench. And then we'd get a young 23-year-old point guard off the bench. World B. Free off the bench would be okay, I guess. Bernard King and a good first-round pick. Now, Bernard King would be a starter. That means Junior Bridgman would be a backup, which I think I'm alright. Bernard King could be kind of cool. I'm still interested in a trade where we get a center more so. Herb Williams off the bench. I don't hate it. That's a very good quality big man to have off your bench in this time period. Puts up 15 points per game, 7 boards, assists, gets blocks. And I'd get a young point guard in Jerry Shiting. Is he shiting me? He is shiting me. I don't hate this Pacers offer. I feel like giving up a second overall pick is kind of a lot, but we could trade down to the 5th pick and get John Sunvoid. And trade down to 5. Ooh, Sleepy Floyd. We can get the homie Sleepy Floyd. I mean, Bernard King is kind of nice, though. And we get a top 3 protected Knicks picks, which we can use to just trade back into the draft. I think I do this. I think I go take Bernard King. Alright, I made a trade for Bernard King. I also now have 2 other picks I can use to improve my team. So Sidney Moncrief, Michael Jordan, Bernard King, Cliff Robinson, Ralph Sampson, Manute Bowles, the backup. Junior Bridgman is a backup. Paul Pressey is a backup. And then I just kind of need a backup 1 and a backup 4. I mean, I'm going to trade back into the draft anyway. Let me see. Let's see how high we can trade back up. Maybe we go get like a pick 10. I don't think we can trade this pick and go get pick 3. But, I mean, we could give up the Supersonics pick. Because I can't give up that pick. I can only give up seconds at this point. So it's just a matter of will they take seconds. Cool. And trade back up for 3. I do need a power forward. Kenny Walker. We'll go get Ken Walker. Sure. We had a young power forward. Awesome. And now we have a Supersonics pick, which we are not allowed to trade anymore. So I may so we'll just look for the best trade I can get for these second round picks. Can I trade back into the draft with second round picks? Can I get one more young player? Let's see. Let's see. Can I get pick 14 maybe? Nah, I doubt it. This is the best package I got. Junior Bridgman, you give me a first round pick. Nah, I want Junior Bridgman off the bench. So that's going to be a no with trading with you. How about pick, I don't know why I thought there was a word we're getting. Pick 8. 16 maybe? 16? Nah, 16's too high. 21 from the Blazers? Nope. 22 from the 76ers? Nope. We're just going down the board until we get the damn pick. Cool. Arvydas Sabonis, nice. Alright, we traded up to get pick 23. We can get one more young player, Chris Washburn. I don't know, Manu Bol sometimes gets hurt, so why not? But I kind of need a point guard. There's like no point guards though. Joseph Hall. Kevin Duckworth is in the draft. That's interesting. Billy Thompson. If I do trade for if I do pick up somebody there, let me think. I have backup center, Kenny Walker. So power forward position is perfectly fine. The center position is perfectly fine. The small forward position is perfectly fine. Paul Pressey can play some backup 1 if we want to draft a shooting guard. Bernard King can also play some 2, but that'd be stupid. I guess Junior Bridgman could play some. You're a lob threat small forward. Your defense is not good, but you do lob threats. And that alone makes me somewhat interested. Billy Thompson, the inside's good. The perimeter defense needs to be better. But Kevin Duckworth, Vic Rodman. Not seeing a lot of things I'm super thrilled about. Like, point guard is what I would have went with here, but anywho. Harold, you can play some shooting guard, Harold. Okay. Billy Thompson. I'm gonna take Harold Pressey. Now we got 2 Prezzies. Take back Michael Jordan. And now if we could get any point guard at all in free agency with whatever little money we have left, that would be spectacular. Michael Ray Richardson fits the bill. He wants $55K. Yeah, I know I can't afford that. You can only afford a league minimum. Okay, Ron Brewer. Bill McKinney. I mean, you fit my scheme, so 2-year deal for you. Yeah. You can't afford anybody. To be expected. Let's get to player progression. Marion McDaniels accepts the qualifying offer. Don't remember giving you that. Michael Jordan goes up 3. Moncrief goes down 2. Ralph Sampson goes down 1. Paul Pressey goes down 1. Junior Bridgman goes down 1. Robinson goes down 1. And the point guard we just signed goes down 4. That's alright. Yeah, let's use the draft class to make my life easier. Okay. Now what I would do is I would run a 9-man rotation. I'd let Michael Jordan's backup position be point guard, so he gets the ball in his hands enough. And then, so you got Moncrief, Jordan, Pressey, Junior Bridgman, Bernard King, Cliff Robinson, Kenny Walker, Manu Bol, and Ralph Sampson. Those would be the 9 guys who get your PT. King steps in. He can play a role where he can score. Cool. I'm impressed with that. Now we're gonna come back to this after we do the other ones. Cool. Okay. Next Bucks franchise line. 222. 9. Okay. These are A in this one. Okay, staff signing. Our head coach is Robert Henry. Cool. Yeah, he can stay. Did you say Don Nelson again? Oh yes, good old Don Nelson. Alright, what did the draft lottery say? We have like I don't know. I guess we don't have a pick. Moving on. Expansion players protection. Oh boy. Oh, I can't. I can protect Carlos Defino. All right, cool. I can basically protect everybody on my roster. Wait, wait. No, 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 no. Where's the one with the? Where's the? Hmm. No, I skipped an era by accident. I have to let go of Carlos Delfino. That makes me sad. Well, I mean, because Gary Payton's making 13 mil, but yeah, no, this is the year after. This is the wrong franchise. This is the one where we draft LeBron. Anywho, I'll just do this real quick while I'm here. Actually, fuck it, I'll just do this one now since I'm here anyway. Yao Ming is going to be our center on a 3-year deal. We have Chris Wilcox as a backup center, Jermaine O'Neal, we got Braun, we have Michael Redd. I have to let go of Carlos Delfino. That makes me disappointed. The Bobcats. They take Tim Thomas. They take Latrell Sprewell. They take this guy, Bruno. Melvin. Oh, they took my Carlos Delfino. Screw you. Bobcats become a thing. They take my Carlos Delfino. I mean, we're only doing one more year. I can't trade my first round pick. I can't trade this pick. I presume I can't trade this pick. Yeah. So I just have a shit ton of second round picks. Cool, 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 cool. These guys are all on expiring deals. Mocha Okafor, Dwight Howard, Anderson Varejao, Luol Deng would be kind of fun. Devin Harris would also low-key be kind of fun. What's like a late pick? Ooh, Jameer Nelson. I would go trade for like pick 11 and take a Jameer Nelson. I'd also take a Tony Allen off the bench. Tony Allen or Jameer Nelson. Kevin Martin's cool too. Those are like the 3 guys I'm interested in. I'm just gonna offer second round picks until I get something. I have 6 first round picks I can offer in a trade at a time. Okay, now I have pick 22. Can I trade up to like pick 13? Okay, we trade up to pick 13. Can we trade up to like pick 9 or 10? Yeah, give 6 a try. I only have 2 second round picks. Alright, yep. I have 13. Can we trade up to... I'll try 10. Nope, can't get 10. Can we get 11 or 12? I needed another second round pick. Okay. And then I'll trade 2 seconds. I'll see if I can get like I'll offer the Bobcats 2 seconds for their second. Cool. Alright, I got the 13th pick of the draft. Emeka Okafor, Dwight Howard, Chris Humphries to Cleveland, Luol Deng to the Hawks, Trevor Ariza. Damn, that would have been fun. Oh, Jameer Nelson goes 8th. That's tough. J.R. Smith. That could have been fun. Everyone wants to draft one pick before me. Oh, Josh Smith. Any of those guys would have been cool. Josh Childress, Tony Allen, the Walking Bucket, Ben Gordon. Alright. Gonna have a quick talk to the Knicks. I don't think you guys like Jameer Nelson like I do. 73 overall, Jameer Nelson. I feel like the only right thing to do is try to go get J.R. Smith, though. Especially given his relationship with Braun. Okay, well, this is all I have to offer. Damn it. Oh, stuff. Josh Childress is cool. Antonio Burks, I don't know what that is. DJ Daniels. Okay. So in terms of real people, I think the defense of Tony Allen's pretty cool. I think just because of his defense alone, I'll take him. Yep, I traded up to draft Tony Allen. Don't worry about it. In the second round, Sebastian Telfair is not even a bad take. I'm pretty sure at one point I saw Anderson Varejao. I'll take Sebastian Telfair. Okay, both not bad takes. Okay, I should have a mid-level exception, which at this point in period of time, I don't know how much that is. Can I afford 5 mil? I cannot. I can afford 3 mil though. Okay. Now who's a fit? Who's worth 4-ish million? Charlie Ward is a super fit. He's worth the league minimum. Old Hakeem Olajuwon. Eton Thomas. Can I afford Posey? I cannot afford Posey. A Donald Foyle. Jamal McClure is a little too expensive. Derek Fisher. Yeah, I want Derek Fisher. That's a good backup point guard. I'll take him. Although, you know what? Gerald Wallace would have been nice. We can take the homie Raja Bell. Raja Bell, you got any offers? No? Okay. Yeah, I'll offer you 800K for 1 year. Chris Anderson. I'm okay. Thank you. I need some backup big men. Well, Birdman. Guess I'll offer you. Just because I need a guy. Not saying you're my guy, but I need a guy. Reggie Evans. Gary Trent. Sure. Gonna renounce the rights to you guys. I'm gonna decline to bring any of you guys back. I just want Derek Fisher, man. Give me Derek Fisher. Okay, fine. Can't get Chris Anderson. It's all good. We'll offer Greg a contract. Real homies know Greg. We're gonna call up Jakar Dampier. Gonna call him up out of the G League. Alright, did Braun become crazy good? Braun's a 90. Yao Ming's a 90. Jermaine O'Neal's an 87. Michael Redd's an 86. Gary Payton gets worse. That's to be expected. Okay. So we have Derek Fisher to back up Gary Payton. We have Tony Allen to back up Michael Redd. Tony Allen can be a 3. That's fine. Raja Bell's taller. He's also okay perimeter defender, supposedly. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Because you're the backup one, you're gonna be the backup two. I think just because you're defense, I like the idea of you being a backup three. It is what it is. Never said it was a great team, but it's all good. Use the draft class. The farthest we were able to trade up was the 13th pick, so I'll take it. Special fair to card down Peter. Yeah, you could just run a night rotation, honestly. I guess we'll let Raja Bell, because he's a little bit taller, we'll let him play the three. So backup one, backup two, backup three. I guess Wilcox can play the backup four, because back then it wasn't as many stretch big men, so he plays him four. So yeah, you got Michael Redd, LeBron, you got your big four. That's that franchise. Done. You know, I realized something. The time frame and the day was the same. I think I thought I said the same franchise twice. I forgot they had the same logo. They didn't rebrand. So that is a different Milwaukee Bucks team. This one right here. And I picked the Sooner one thinking it was like a 100% save. But no. Okay, yep. See, this is a very different team. Also, this team had Larry Bird, but he retired. Larry Bird, yeah. We had Larry Bird. We signed him, but he retired. Okay. Try this. No picks. That's fine. Who's our head coach? Jerry Sloan? He can stay our head coach. Oh, expansion draft? Oh, boy. You have to protect players. Oh, we have to let go of some guys. Damn. Yeah, protect Shaq, protect Penny. We tried to do the Penny and Shaq thing, but in Milwaukee, keep Hershey Hawkins, keep Jim Jackson, keep Horace Grant, keep Finn Baker, keep Dennis Scott, and keep Jason Kidd. Steve Kerr, we got an amazing contract. We're going to have to let him walk. Brian Grant. Damn, we had depth on our roster just for there to be a freaking expansion draft. Oh, sorry, Steve Kerr. You have to go. Oh, Aaron McKinney actually went first. Okay, well, they took Aaron McKinney from us. They didn't take Steve Kerr yet. The Raptors and Grizzlies both didn't take Steve Kerr. Woo! We get to keep Steve Kerr for another year. Alright, going into the draft, what are we working with? $8 million in cap space, the 29th pick. So we drafted Jason Kidd. So we'll have Jason Kidd to back Hershey Hawkins. The point guard position is more than secure. We have Steve Kerr to back up Penny Hardaway. We have Jim Jackson and Dennis Scott at the 3. Cool. At the power forward position, we get to keep Brian Grant to back up Horace Grant. Nice. And at the center, we have Shaq and Ben Baker. So we really don't even need a pick in this year's draft, but you know what? The more the merrier. Who is in this draft, by the way? I've been jumping around a lot. I kind of forget where I'm at, if I'm being honest. Mock draft. Joe Smith. Oh, Kevin Garnett. Yeah, I want Kevin Garnett. Supersonics are gonna take him. Fat chance. Yeah, no, fat chance. You're taking Kevin Garnett. I'm taking Kevin Garnett. All right, Supersonics. Let's figure this trade out. Obviously, my picks are dog shit. Let's not pretend like I don't know that. This is the potential trade-off where I could do for Garnett. It's quite a lot. I'm gonna start off with all the Milwaukee picks first. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I know I have Jason Kidd, but I like Hershey Hawkins, so I'm gonna not do that. Um, offer 2 seconds. Sixers pick. Cavs pick. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Well, if I draft Kevin Garnett, I'm gonna start Kevin Garnett. So I guess I can get rid of one of the Grants. Brian Grant. Horace Grant. I know he's 30. He has a little bit more value in the trade. I kind of want to keep him though. I'm willing to throw in Brian. I'm willing to throw in Brian Grant. So I'm gonna need to open up a spot for that position anyway. Oh, I'm just trying to offer that pick, man. Here, come down for a second. Bucks pick. Bucks pick. Cool. Now, I just need Kevin Garnett to not go first. Screw you, Knicks. Did all that just for the Knicks to go, hey, we want Kevin Garnett. Fudge. Fuck. Because apart from Giannis, Kevin Garnett's my favorite player of all time. I need to have him somehow. I'll give you Steve Kerr. Not being able to trade that stupid Bucks pick is screwing me. Do I offer Hershey Hawkins? Hershey Hawkins is playing nice. I also don't know another time I'm going to do a Hershey Hawkins type of rebuild. Dennis Scott, however, is shooting the 3-ball very well. He's just shooting a great clip off the bench. I just don't have a guy that sucks. It's making this harder for me. You want Philly pick? Wait, was that second round pick the Philly pick? Oh, it was a Philly pick. Okay. So Horace Grant. Okay. Who's your backup power forward? I don't care. I think I throw in Steve Kerr. Okay. That was a lot. That was a lot. But you know what? Suck it up. I don't care. Got Kevin Garnett. I'm happy. Keep everybody. Absolutely keep everybody. So how much can I afford? Can I afford 4? No. Can I afford 2? No. Can I afford 1? No. I can afford nothing. My team's broke. Alright, Shaq and Vin Baker. Garnett's gonna move to the 4. Jim Jackson, Scott, Hardaway, Hershey Hawkins, Jason Kidd. Okay. I can always flip, like Jason Kidd can start. I can trade Hershey Hawkins for a backup 2 and 4, in theory. Yeah, I wasn't turning down a chance to get Kevin Garnett. I'm just being honest. I didn't really want to give up Steve Kerr, but we got Shaq, we got Penny, we got Jason Kidd. It seemed like the right move to do, you know. Vin Baker's getting better too. Jim Jackson and Dennis Scott are both pretty good. You know, actually. Now here's something interesting we could do that I haven't thought about till just this second. What if you remember in KG who played for the Timberwolves how he played some small forward? We could run KG at small forward. Pretty sure his rookie year he played small forward. No, he was. Oh, did he have a growth spurt? I don't remember. I mean, I wasn't alive when he got drafted, but was he drafted at 6'11"? I mean, athleticism is one of his best traits. Yeah, he's definitely more primed to play a big man, though. Because, I mean, that's fine. Because I was say if he played the 3, Dennis Scott could play the backup 2. Yeah, it don't really matter. Just play the. I gotta stick drift hold in a second. Just play the best players. Was that an 8-man rotation? I think. Yeah, to play all of our best players, that's an 8-man rotation. And at some point throughout the year, we can try to trade a few of these 70s with, I don't know. I don't really have any picks to work with, but we can try to trade them with, well, I only have one freshman trade. So I can try to make something happen at the trade deadline when I actually do the video where I try to get all the teams to the playoffs to see if they win another championship or not. I think from there, I'll make the decision if I'm gonna make any trades at the deadline or whatnot. But okay, so that's the Jordan era. That's the Bird era, Jordan era. Okay. Then we have the Kobe era. Kobe era, Braun era, Steph era, which I think is over here. Yep, Steph era, and then we have the current era. Okay. So I did you. This one. I think this one is the Kobe era. Hold on. That's a start the season franchise that never got completed. Okay, starts here. So there's this one, and then this was the most recent one. This one. So we have Damian Lillard, Drew Holiday, Patty Mills, Brent Dunleavy, J.R. Smith, Kyrie Irving, Chris Middleton, Giannis, Mo Spates, Tyrese Thomas, John Henson. In this video, Tyrese Thomas was such a beast, and that's why I traded for him. Like, he was averaging like 15 and 15 at one point. Maybe not for me, but yeah, 12 and 12, 14 and 14, and then a little less rebounds, but still up there. At center, we had AD and Brook Lopez. Alright, perfect. Who's our coach? Avery Johnson. I'm cool with that. I got guys on team options. What do I got for picks? If it's gonna be the last season, I plan on going big. You don't have a team option? Oh, no, you do. 2-year team option. So you're on a team option, you're on a 2-year team option, you want to re-sign, that's cool, you're already under contract, you're on a 2-year team option, you're under contract, you're under contract, you're on a team option, you're on a team option, you're not on a team option, you're just under contract, you're on a team option, you're not under contract, you're on a team option. Got it. I have plenty of picks. ideally a backup power forward, but Giannis could just play backup power forward, so it's not like it really particularly matters. Hold on, mock draft. Wiggins and Jokic. Oh. There's also Joel Embiid. I don't need a center because we have Brook Lopez and AD. Tyrese Thomas is such a beast. So the 5 position is perfectly fine. Yeah, even the power forward position is fine because we could move Giannis to the 4 if we really wanted to. Because, I mean, because J.R. Smith could go play the starting 3. Because Giannis could play the backup 4. I mean, we already have John Henson who could play the backup 4. But Giannis could play the backup 4. JR could play the starting 3. Middleton could be the backup 3. Kyrie Irving the 2. Damian Lillard and Drew Holiday the 1s. And then all we need is a backup 2. So if we wanted to draft a shooting guard, that's totally okay. It's also totally okay if we want to draft a point guard. Not necessary, but it's okay if we want to. I'm not feeling Wiggins. This is when the Bucks took Jabari Parker. I like Julius Randle. I'd be okay just trading up to 9 and drafting Julius Randle. I'd be okay with that. KJ McDaniels, Clint Capella, some notable players at the very least. I don't even see Jabari Parker. Yeah, I don't even see Jabari Parker. Glenn Robinson, Gary Harris, Joel Embiid, Dante Exum, Aaron Gordon, Saric, Jokic. I mean, it's hard to turn down taking a Jokic, but I mean, like Jokic, I could always play him at the power forward position. His lack of defense, though, is not. This is a draft where I don't even care about. So, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could maybe try to package some picks and trade some of my guys on contracts and go get something else. But, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm better off just. I could just trade into the draft, honestly. Hypothetically speaking. Let's say I want the first pick, which I don't. But let's just pretend I want it. Is it obtainable? Because I can offer a lot of first round picks. I can't offer a lot of first round picks. I can offer 3 first round picks, which is not getting me the first pick of the draft. So, I mean, let's jump into the draft. Let's see where people go. Mike Conley for Dante Exum. Jokic on the Jazz twice in one video. That's hilarious. That's crazy. The Jazz love for Jokic is crazy. I mean, it shouldn't be crazy, but like in my head, the fact that he ended up there twice is still kind of crazy. I actually would love a Gordon Hayward, but honestly, keeping my picks is the way I'm going to get to make trades. Tyrese Thomas at 1 first. I mean, in theory, AD could just play the 4, and Jokic could be the backup 5. But think about it like this, though. How many franchises do I get to actually where Tyrese Thomas is this much of a beast, you know? You can do a Jokic franchise as many times as you want. I, in theory, could offer Patty Mills and 3 first-round picks, which I know they wouldn't take, but I'm just going to kind of play the game and see what happens. Alright, we just didn't need to do that, but you know what? Life happens. I just got a bunch of second-round picks and 2 first-round picks I can't trade. What am I gonna do with Jokic? Yeah, hi Jokic. Take back Kelly Olynyk, sure. I don't need Brent. Anyone got bird rights? Oh my God, Paul George. Like, it's like a place in my heart that knows I kind of want to add him. Mo Spates. Yeah, we'll take back Mo Spates. Hi Mo, welcome back. Like, there's some cool superstars that'd be fun to go get. Like, getting a Jeremy Lin would be kind of fun. I know I can't afford it, but getting Danny Granger for 3 mil would be kind of cool. I can afford a Mecha Okafor, but that doesn't matter because I don't need another center. I can afford Yao Ming, but I still don't need another center, so it doesn't matter. Jason Robinson? Oh, I don't know. Anthony Randolph, Ramon Sessions, bring him back to Milwaukee. Ian Mahimi. Honestly, I'll sign Jason Richardson just for the veteran talent. Uh, that's really the only reason I signed him. Chauncey Billups, Gilbert Arenas, Eric Maynor, 3 level scorer. Chauncey Billups. You know Chauncey Billups? You've been on a championship team before. Let's just bring these guys. Ah, damn it! I really wanted Jason Richardson, if I'm being honest. That was like the one I like really wanted. Tough. Oh well. Then one more guy to a league minimum. Yao Ming wants a league minimum. That's interesting. There's no purpose for me to add Yao Ming, but now the Wizards are giving him a 3-year deal. Larry Sanders. I mean, I would bring him back to Milwaukee, but I can't afford that. Can get Kendrick Perkins, another championship. I like Brandon Bass. Oh, Kirilenko, Taj Gibson. Let's get Taj Gibson a championship. I didn't really need Taj Gibson, but then again, I didn't need half the people I picked up, so it doesn't matter. I didn't need Jokic, but I traded for him anyway. Kyrie's a 94, AD's a 92, Lillard's an 87, Middleton's an 84, Giannis is an 83. When it got better. All right, well this team's very cool. I remade Freak Time. I brought back John Henson. Um, we got the whole we got the whole Drew Holiday, Brooke Lopez, Giannis Middleton quadruple again. This team's got just a lot of things that I would want on it. So Lillard, Kyrie, Tyrus Thomas, AD, Brooke Lopez, Chris Middleton, J.R. Smith, Drew Holiday, Jokic. That's a crazy 10-man right there. Absolutely crazy 10-man. It would make sense. I mean, Jokic is a playmaker anyway, so him not being the 5 doesn't particularly matter. Just make him on the 4 a little bit. Lillard, Irving, Giannis at the 3, Tyrus Thomas. I know Tyrus Thomas might seem like the odd name out here, but like I just haven't done a franchise where Tyrus Thomas has been that guy, so I mean it's kind of cool. We have a lot of big men on the bench. We can always afford to move someone at the trade deadline if we have any injuries. So yep, that will be fun. Okay. I mean, presumingly that is a championship team. Very presumingly. Okay, so then there's. Oh, I did. Okay, my script is screwing me, but whatever. This is just my team being brought back to me. Hello, my team that I just did earlier today. And this is where we see Jokic. Oh, he left. He left again. Alright, okay, so I only have one more to set up for the next video. Live college basketball updates. UNC is going to be playing. That's cool. Good for them. Don't particularly care. I do want to check if there was any other NFL transactions today. Free agency period's coming up soon. I want to make some football content just because the NFL has been getting me really excited with all the trades that we've been seeing. Because Max Crosby got traded to the Raiders. DJ Moore got traded to the Bills. It's been some pretty cool trades. Eddie Pinheiro signs a 4-year deal with the 49ers. James Wincaster resigns. Zaire Franklin got traded from the Colts to the Packers for Colby Wooden, defensive tackle. Huh. Didn't see that coming. Jordan Davis signs a big extension, a 3-year, 78, almost 75. So what's that, about 20, almost 26 mil a year? Oh, okay. I mean, Jalen Carter's probably worth it if you ask me. Alrighty, one more, one more. At least we had a hit this one. This is the Curry era. Did we have anybody retire in this one? Dirk went to the Nuggets and retired. Interesting. Is this the one where Curry left the Warriors and went to the Hornets? Is that what happened? Or is that a different franchise? That's a different franchise, never mind. They got Ja and Markel Fultz, though. That's actually kind of cool. Never mind. I'm completely wrong. That's not what happened. Okay, well, Curry did leave, and they got Colin Sexton to replace him, which is interesting. Where's my guy Curry? Carl-Anthony Towns at 94. Stop making me want Carl-Anthony Towns. 31 points per game with 16 rebounds. And you have LeBron? I might try to make a Towns trade at some point. That could be fun. Also, I have a soft spot in my heart for Andre Drummond, my UConn Husky boy. I might try to make a trade for Devin Booker, considering the fact that this is a... Okay, Dick Drift, relax for a second. Yeah, but that was an idea that I had. Anyway, let's check out the draft lottery. First round projected pick from Orlando and 9th pick from the Pacers. Ooh, okay. Gives us two shots at the top 5 picks. I guarantee you we get pick 3. Yeah, I guarantee you we get pick 3. We don't even get pick 3. We got pick 5 from Orlando and pick 10 from Indiana. Okay. Who's our coach this time? Earl Watson. You can stay my coach. You seem to be doing fine. We won a championship with you, so why not? What are the other options? Quinn Snyder? I mean, Quinn Snyder's cool, but he has another offer. I don't want to lose Earl Watson for nothing, so I'm not doing that. Real quick, mock draft. Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes, Cade. Yeah, those top 3 are some pretty good ones. Mobley and Scotty Barnes were the highlights. I actually have a rookie card that had Evan Mobley and Scotty Barnes on it, so that was pretty cool. Cade Cunningham would also be nice. There are some depth players later, like Shingun and I mean Cam Thomas would be alright. Austin Reeves would be alright. Jalen Johnson, way down the board. So what are we looking like right now? Miles Turner's an 89 in this variant, in this version. Interesting. We have Sabonis at the backup 5. If there's a world where I could trade Miles Turner for Cat, I might try it just because Carlton Towns in this variant of the sim is playing so damn good. And we already won Miles Turner, who's currently with the Bucks at championship. So, I mean, well, we didn't win him in the new one, but we won it with this one. So, Sabonis is my favorite center in the league. I want to make him the backup center. Kuzma. It was cool having Kuzma. I'm pretty sure we have Jason Tatum as well. Yeah. Jason Tatum. We drafted Anthony Edwards. We have Bruce Brown for some depth. We have Halliburton for depth. And we have Luka Doncic, who has a 1-year team option left, right? Right. Okay. Is this one where I had to trade? Oh, yeah. Okay. This was the one where I had to trade for Isaiah Thomas because he kept averaging 30 points per game, and he kept beating me in the playoffs. At least, maybe not this year, but this year he averaged 33 in the regular season. This was the year he averaged 33 in the regular season, and he beat me, and I got annoyed. So then I traded for him, and we won with him. I don't think we need to do that again, though. I think I'm cool with moving either Luka or even Giannis to the point guard position for this next one. But Giannis gets so many rebounds, I kind of like having that power forward, especially if you got Miles Turner next to him. I'm going to see if I can convince the Timberwolves. I mean, they probably have him as untouchable, which, I mean, if you're a 90-plus overall playing the way he is, he probably should be untouchable. But if he's not untouchable, I want him. If not, I mean, I'm also willing to trade for like a guy like Devin Booker. Devin Booker could also play the 1, so... I kind of want Towns. Oh, no, don't do that. No. I just want to know. It's someone we consider untouchable. Okay. He is untouchable. Worth noting. Okay, this was the one where it was a Steph Curry era, and he left. He went to the Bulls, not the Hornets. I thought it was the Hornets. It was the Bulls. Is Steph Curry untouchable? Just a quick question. I just want to know if he's untouchable or not. That's all. If he's untouchable, he's untouchable. It is what it is. But he's not. I want him. Oh, he has a no trade clause. Steph Curry has a no trade clause with the Bulls. Damn it. That would have been cool. Bet the 27 points per game, 12 rebounds, 10 assists. Like, damn. Okay, well, if you're getting 12 rebounds at point guard, Ben Simmons could be point guard slash power forward. If you could be point guard slash power forward, so can Giannis. So guess what? The Ben Simmons effect got me. You're playing point guard now. A lot of the best players in the league are point guards, so you'll be fine. We have the option of moving IT fifth. The options that we can do are crazy. Now, or I mean, if we really want, we could just draft a Cade Cunningham. We could draft a Scotty Barnes, or we could draft an Evan Mobley. Any of those are good picks. I'm not drafting Jalen Green with the 5th pick. Absolutely not. Okay. Now what do we do? I can't move you yet. You're on your team option. Anthony Edwards is just going to get better. We basically have a lot of the young stars before they become like super good. So hypothetically, we're trading Miles Turner. We already won him a championship. We could go get John Wall. I mean, it's not off the table. We could win Jimmy Butler his ring. Okay. We could do freak time again, but we're not gonna do that. I do have a soft spot in my heart for Andre Drummond, but no. Beef stew, no. Willie Cauley-Stein, no. DeMar DeRozan and Serge Ibaka, no. Nerlens Noel, no. Paul George, If we didn't have like 500 wings already, I would very much consider trading for Paul George. Jaleel Okafor, Julius Randle, Gobert's in 87, Dennis Schroeder, Mike Conley. Nah, I want to see if we can do better. Throw in the 5th pick. Blake Griffin in the 2nd pick. Okay. Blake Griffin in the 2nd pick for Miles Turner, the 5th pick, and Bruce Brown. Now, D'Angelo Russell and Killian Hayes, no. No. Damian Lillard, no. And Jim Butler, no. Okay. Wait, I wasn't ready. Okay, we're going to play hypothetical here. I'm going to go through a bunch of teams, ask for their best player, and see if they give me a trade. Okay, what if I want Jaylen Brown? No. What if I want Chris Paul? IT and Sabonis for Chris Paul. No. I'm not going to do that. A world where Zach LaVine becomes a superstar. Miles Turner for Zach LaVine. They also give us Dennis Schroeder. I'm not giving you the 5th pick. I'm not giving you Halliburton. I don't think that trade makes enough sense for me. You have a team option. Can't trade for Donovan Mitchell. I don't want Rudy Gobert. I don't even want DeMarcus Cousins. I just wanted to see if he was obtainable. I don't want Trae Young anyway. But we already did a Porzingis one. Good for you, Lonzo. Oh my gosh, the Orlando Magic. Oh god. Nikola Jokic. And Zion. Cameron Payne is an 86 overall. Crafty offensive engine campaign. Love to see it. The Nets are awful. What if I wanted Gordon Hayward? No? Okay. I don't want Embiid, but what if I did? The answer is still no. Okay. IT for Paul George. I mean, no, because I'm eventually going to do a Pacers franchise where I do a what if I kept Paul George. So, that's unnecessary. I mean, James Harden. He has a no trade clause though, but James Harden would have been cool. Kawhi, no. I want Booker. I'm gonna try to find a trade for Booker. I think I can maybe, just maybe, find a trade for Booker. I mean, really, Karl Anthony Towns would be awesome because he's averaging crazy stats. But I mean, he's not obtainable. But you know who is obtainable? At least I think is obtainable. I think I think Devin Booker's obtainable, and Giannis does want to play with Devin Booker. So we consider untouchable. Damn it! You gotta keep considering guys untouchable, man. No, you know what? I'm not trading any picks yet. Let's just start simming. Evan Mobley goes to the Rockets. I wasn't gonna take Jalen Green anyway. Scotty Barnes goes to the Suns. Cunningham goes to the Warriors. Okay. Let's go check out their overalls and see who we'd want to trade for. The Warriors getting Cade Cunningham. He's got a potential. He's a combo guard. What would it take to trade for him? No. Yeah, no. We're not doing that. But good to know that that's what the market for him looks like. How old is this Derrick Rose? 32? Oh, okay. Phoenix, you walk away with Scotty Barnes. What would it take for Scotty Barnes? I mean, to be fair, I mean, that's not the worst thing to ask for. He does a little bit of everything. I'd rather give up IT, though. IT, Bruce Brown, pick 22. We get Scotty Barnes, a backup point guard. I actually might trade. I might make this trade, actually. Right now, Phoenix is the trade I'm considering. And lastly, the Rockets, because they actually need a big man. So I don't know if they'd actually be willing to trade Evan Mobley, but the post defense, they have him running center. I have no purpose for that. Okay. I'm not taking Franz. I'm not taking Giddey. I'm not taking Davion Mitchell. Definitely not taking Chris Duarte. I mean, I could hold out for a Shingun. Okay, let me see. What am I working with here? Right, did I just completely forget that I have Tyrese Halliburton? I think I did. Because Tyrese Halliburton can go play the 1 behind Giannis. It could be Giannis and Halliburton. I can always trade Brunson. Didn't I trade Patty Mills? Okay, I guess I had Patty Mills twice. Whatever. Anthony Edwards could play the 2 or the 3. Luka. I really just don't have another big man that I'm really that impressed with. Which is why I was running Giannis at the 4 to begin with. Let's go talk to Phoenix. I'm interested in getting Scotty Barnes from you. We offer Bruce Brown. It's the stupid money. The money doesn't work. Like, I would have to give up like a Sabonis in theory. Alright, fuck it. I'm just not gonna do that. You know what I am gonna do though? I'm gonna give myself ammunition to make more trades. I want a next year Magic pick. Okay, I want next year Nets pick then. I'll offer you. I'm gonna see if I can just steal a bunch of first round picks from them. For like just pick 10. Or for like just pick 5. That actually is like a bunch of players later in the draft that I'd be cool getting. So I'm almost like content with keeping picks like 22 and like the future ones. Okay, now I just start offering seconds till you say yes. Pick 24. Second round pick. Perfect. You guys did all that just to go get Josh Giddey. And the Heat take Chris Duarte. You guys take Davion Mitchell. Cool. Do I take Shingun? I guess I take Shingun. We can take Jalen Johnson if he's still available later. Sure. I'll take Shingun. Take Jalen Johnson. And then I'll take... Oh, Trey Murphy's available. I'll take Cam Thomas. Definitely extend the qualifying offer to those guys 100%. Tatum, we have to pay. You do not have the money under the... I have bird rights. Wait, but I have bird rights. Ooh, I'm not even spending that much money. Okay, I have to trade Miles Turner in IT then. Got it. I mean, we're not losing Jason frickin' Tatum. IT, we don't need to spend $30 million on IT. Bradley Beal. There has to be a team that will give us a good player where we can save money. The Cameron Payne trade-off is a little weird. D'Lo. Cam Reddish. 3.5-star Cam Reddish on the Knicks. Eric Bledsoe and Nurkic, cool. Otto Porter, Dennis Schroeder. Mike Conley saves us 15-ish mil and we get a first-round pick. I'm actually not completely against that. Young Shea Gilgeous-Alexander for Miles Turner. And we get Paul Reed. You know what? Fuck it. No, we don't need to do a James Wiseman experiment. Tyler Hero's cool. Look, we need the cap space, so we're just gonna go get Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's basically what that trade was for. That was a go get me some cap space type of trade. Did I make up the money for Jason Tatum yet? I did. See, I don't want to offer... It says his interest is all the way up. Which is weird, because supposedly he wants $40 million. So I don't know how that's his highest offer. Yeah, for some reason you're interested in the Knicks, but you're restricted, so I'm getting you back. Where's Kuzma? There's Kuzma. I also have bird rights on Kuzma. Yeah, Jason Tatum, I'm not letting you go to the Knicks. There's a lot of things in this world I'll let happen, but you going to the Knicks is not one of them. Cool. Alright, we kept Jason Tatum. Do I care enough about... You know what? When am I ever going to get to a King of the Fourth Quarter type of franchise with IT? I'm going to keep IT. I'm going to keep him. So here's what I'm thinking. Giannis, go back to the 4. Or actually, maybe you can play the 5. I don't know. Let's let Giannis play the 5, maybe. Giannis, Sabonis. Tatum can play the 4. Luka can play the 3. Shea can play the 2. Then Shea plays the 2. So, IT, Brunson, Halliburton, Shea, Luka, Anthony Edwards, Tatum, for now, Jalen Johnson, Sabonis. Okay. Well, actually, Sengun, you can play the 4. We're trying things. Sengun at the 4. We have Cam Thomas off the bench. 6'3" Cam Thomas. More so known for his scoring, so he'll be. Um, Cam Thomas would be a backup 2. Where is Cam Thomas? There he is. He'll be a backup 2. And then. Okay. Jalen Brunson for now is the backup 1. I'd rather Halliburton be the backup 1, but Halliburton's taller. Okay. Anthony Edwards backup 3. Shingun backup 4. You backup 5. And ideally, I have a full roster, I think. That or I have one more roster spot open. I have one more roster spot open for a league minimum. I don't think I can even afford anything else. Okay, well, Kuzma, we won you your championship. We traded you and Miles Turner now. So, it's time to let you guys go. It's been fun. I'll sign you to an extent. I'll sign you to a contract just so I have another tradable piece. Edwards 84, Halliburton 83. Okay, that's the summer league. I want to look at like actual player progression. Okay, Giannis is a 94, Luka's a 94, Tatum's a 90, Shea's an 87, IT's an 86, Edwards is an 84, Sabonis an 83. We got Kuzma back. Cool. And Cam Thomas got hurt in the summer league, but he's fine now. And you're gonna make me have to waive the guy I just picked up. Damn. Actually, I just got him a trade, but I'm gonna have to waive him to free agency. That's a crazy team, full of depth at pretty much every position. You got Isaiah Thomas, Shea, Luka, Tatum, Giannis, Anthony Edwards, Sabonis, Brunson, Kuzma. Welcome back. That's your 10-man right there, and off the bench, you still got these other guys for depth if you really want to play them. You can run a 10-man. That's fine. I mean, that's easily another championship team. If not this year, then next year. But anywho, that's gonna be all the teams. And then what I'm basically gonna do is I'm gonna sim every team to the playoffs, and then I'll see if they can win a championship. If they're in an elimination game, then that's the game I'm gonna play. And then from there, we'll see if any of these teams have the longevity to win another championship. Should I just do that right now? It's 7 o'clock. I got time. Let me see. Which game is the question? What's up? Why that? Why that in group chat? That's crazy. Oh, I'm gonna ignore that comment. Let's see. What's up with you? Yay. Okay. I responded to all my messages. No new updates as of yet. I got a refund for my Amazon package that came in damaged. Nice. Alright. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in each franchise in order. Just like set them up for when we do eventually get to start the franchises. And then I guess this is now gonna get edited into 2 videos. And then I'll just show like part 1 and stuff. But basically, this is the team we're rocking with. We're rocking with Sidney Moncrief, Michael Jordan, Paul Pressey, Bernard King, Junior Bridgman, Cliff Robinson, Kenny Walker, one Ralph Sampson. Actually, no. Maybe I should make this its own video separately. Yeah, it's gonna take time to do this. I don't think I have 3 or 4 hours right now to complete this. So you know what? I'm gonna come back to this later, and I'm just gonna post this as this for now. Yeah, I think I'm confident with that idea.